Hello everyone and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. So for today's speed build, I thought I would do something more craftsman-like, more family oriented, I guess. Granted, there's only like 2 bedrooms in this build, but like, I don't know, it turned out pretty great and I'm kind of proud of it. I really wanted to practice like roofing in The Sims because I originally had a different build going up today. So I have been working really hard on this like ginormous like a restaurant kind of like resort vibe feel area. And then like I got to the roofing aspect of it and I was like, I'm really bad at roofs. Cause like I'm so used to building modern to where you just use those like half walls on the roof instead of like an actual one. So I was like, well, whatever. So essentially I kind of wanted to do this build and just practice a little bit, just get some experience under my belt before I go ahead and tackle like that build again. But eventually that will be out because like the interior is pretty much done. The exterior is pretty much done, so it's literally just like the roofs and maybe like coming back and doing some detail work here and there just to make it like pop a little bit more. But yeah, so I was actually inspired by a picture online. I tried to find it again and I couldn't. But essentially, it was just like this beautiful, like, bright red wood, craftsman style, like, I'm trying to think of how to phrase that. Okay, so they use like bright red wood accents and stuff, along with like a faded green, and it just like the contrast between the two just looked absolutely phenomenal. And like as soon as I saw that picture, I was like, I have to replicate this, or I have to build it or do something similar to it. So that's essentially what I tried to do in this build. So we're still kind of limited in The Sims just as like color palettes, so I did my best, but like, I don't know. I would have rather have like a few more options of colors and just like things, but I'm not too worried about it. It worked out in the end and it actually looks pretty good. As I was building this, you guys will notice that like I don't put any of the wallpaper on. So at the time that I was building this, I was still experiencing like the wallpaper glitch to where if you lay like one piece of wallpaper down, the entire build just lags like something fierce. They did fix that though, because like I came back to this at a later date and it went so smooth, perfectly, like just how it should have been like day one. So I don't know, overall I was pretty thrilled about that. But yeah, so that's probably about it for the speed build itself. I tried to include a lot of skill building objects, mainly for children and stuff, since like there is a child's bedroom and stuff, but like, I don't know, to be honest, there probably could have been more skill building. I was just kind of like enjoying the actual building aspect instead of making it like super playable. But it's all stuff that's like easy to add. I do have like some bees and stuff, some flowers, anything like related to seasons I have a lot of. So that's kind of that. But anyway, so stuff not related to speed build, the stuff that I've been more excited to talk about, which is probably a little bit bad to say, is that I have a new series on this channel, Hustle Cat. So like, I normally don't promote other series in like my speed build videos, but like I'm actually super proud of this one. I kind of collabed with like a bunch of my friends and stuff. I got like 3 other people joining me. It's people that I've been friends with for like years upon years. And so like we all got together and stuff and just decided to, because like I wanted to do another visual novel for a long time now, and Hustle Cat is honestly like one of my favorite visual novels. And so like I just kind of wanted some friends to help me with the voices. That way it wouldn't be like another Cinderella phenomenon situation to where I was voicing like 15 characters all in one go, and then like I couldn't record anything else because my voice would just like die immediately after. So I was like, well, I'll get some friends to help me with this. Real quick, I really like this whole roof idea. I feel like I've seen it on someone else's thing before, like some other sim YouTuber. But essentially to where you have like, instead of just having the gable roof, you kind of have one that like drops below it and it creates like wonderful little framing aspects, element thingy majig. Yeah, anyway, it looks cool and I'm really proud of that. But back to Hustle Cat. So I definitely recommend watching that, or at least giving it a shot. I would give it a few episodes before you guys decide like, yeah, this isn't for me, or yeah, I would like to continue watching it. Just because like the start is like a bit slow, but once it picks up, it really picks up. And it's just kind of like a really cute, derpy visual novel dating sim type situation. I don't know, you get to like own a cat cafe and you're like a borderline broke college kid, which is like totally me. There's like a lot of derpy cats and stuff. The characters are just so lovable and just amazing. You basically work for this dude who's like a goth, Damien from like Dream Daddy. It's basically him. Yeah, I don't know. The whole game is just super great. I 10 out of 10 recommend, even if you don't watch it, to at least give it a shot playing it. It's been out for like a few years now, so it's definitely cheaper than it was when it originally came out. But yeah, so just go ahead and go check that out. The other thing is that I will be live streaming hopefully tomorrow. I believe that's, yeah, tomorrow. So the 13th, Octopath Traveler releases. I pre-ordered the game. I'm so excited. It's something that I've been wanting to live stream and stuff as soon as I knew like it would release. So I was like, yes, this would be a perfect game to live stream and just have on the channel. It would be kind of like another one to where you guys can help me out, but also just like a chill thing to live stream. Like, I don't picture the game being stressful at all. It does remind me a lot of Bravely Default, which like I absolutely love to bits. So yeah, I don't know, it should pan out. I'm excited. But yeah, so I'm actually I have to make sure that I paid and like pre-ordered and stuff today. So that's what I'm gonna do after this video and after I shower, because yeah, that's important. I don't want to go into GameStop being like, sorry, I smell, I need to pre-order a game though. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get that all situated. And another thing I wanted to talk about is that like I'm really actually starting my Twitch channel. I don't know why I said really actually. I'm starting my Twitch channel essentially, and some of the things I want to go ahead and live stream on there is just stuff that like I know you guys would like to watch. So, oh, I didn't do anything with that other tree. Oh man, I didn't add any like flowers or anything by that. Oh, that's sad. I don't think I did anything with the back tree either. Oh well, too late. It's uploaded. But anyway, yeah, oh gosh, I'll have to go back and fix that actually and re-upload it, because that's going to drive me absolutely crazy. But so Twitch, back to that. I plan on live streaming stuff like Planet Coaster and building an entire park with you guys, which would be incredibly fun to do. I have a few ideas on themes. Originally I wanted to do a Harry Potter world, but like that's been done a few times already in Planet Coaster, and like although I want to do my own take on it, I probably won't. But I do have something else that would be really fun to build. However, like my building skills aren't like super great in Planet Coaster yet, so we might like build it and then like maybe a week later after my skills improve, come back and like renovate some of the stuff that we previously built and just have it be like a work in progress park is essentially what I want to do. And then I also want to build some sim stuff with you guys live. I have a few ideas for like really big builds that would almost be too big for speed builds. And you're like, Jesse, how's that even possible? Trust me, these would be like multiple days worth of building and just like getting feedback and revising. It just like, it would be so fun. I have a lot of ideas for that. And so that's going to be hopefully coming out next week for the Twitch stuff. So my Twitch is on my channel art, I believe, and also in the description below, I think. So yeah, I would go ahead and check those out. Definitely go over there and follow, just so like you guys don't miss a live stream and stuff. And if you guys have said that that's not for you, no hard feelings or anything. I will still have YouTube. I won't be neglecting YouTube at all. I'll just be like, with the extra time I do have, especially over the summer and stuff, I'll just be live streaming and everything, so you guys can just come by, say hello, just comment on the builds. Yeah, I won't be streaming anything like hugely story related or anything that I would normally record for this channel, so like there probably won't be any Starbound, which will actually be coming out later this week, fun fact. I'm recording that later today. But yeah, it would just be stuff that would be just kind of fun to build. And whatever I record on Twitch, I will probably export it over to YouTube as well. Just so like you guys don't ever feel like, oh hey, like I missed the live stream, or I had to work, or I had something and I couldn't be there and stuff. It sucks that like I missed it. And if you guys don't want to like go back and watch the video on Twitch, I'll probably upload it to YouTube as well. But it's more fun to definitely join in on the live stream from what I discovered. Because, like, to be honest, I only watch people whenever they're live on Twitch. I don't usually go back and watch, like, the videos that they posted. Unless it was, like, a series of something, and then I'll go back and watch it. But usually I just kind of, like, stay updated with the Twitch. Anyway, that didn't make much sense, but oh well. I did just kind of like wake up and I was like, I really want to build this now. And I was like, but I gotta shower and like pre-order a game and do all this other stuff, and nope, here I am, like 7 in the morning. Oh, good Lord, I'm a mess. But yeah, so I spent a little bit more time on the interior of this. So what I usually do is like, sorry, my arm is oddly bleeding. I have like a lot of bug bites and I just like scratch one and now it's bleeding. Do you guys ever do that? Because sometimes I do that and I feel like really odd about it. Anyway, not the point. I spent a little bit more time with the interior on this one. I'm just like awkwardly holding it to my PJ pants because I was bleeding. I don't know what to do. Because I can't just like leave while I'm giving the talk. Oh my god, this is a mess. I'm just a mess today, y'all. But yeah, so usually I have everything pre-placed in the rooms and I just kind of like organize it and just kind of go ahead and build it on camera with everything being in the center of the room, kind of like how I started this. And then I didn't finish doing that the other night before I went back to do some more building today before I did this voiceover. And so I was like, okay, well, I could just build some more on camera and stuff, but it's so much like slower than it is like just having everything pre-placed, because like I do have custom content and I could have turned that off for this and I would have made it like a lot faster. But the problem is with the Sims, if you turn off custom content once you have it installed, like any Sims you have, even if it's not even on like the active lot that you're messing with, they will lose all of their custom content and stuff, and they will lose all the furniture they had as well. But like as soon as you place it back in, the furniture comes back, but you have to like give a makeover to your Sims because they don't have their custom content. And just like, it's really frustrating. So like that's why I just kind of leave it in, and that's pretty much why I have to like pre-do the interior before I actually record it. It's one of those like little nitpicking things on The Sims, like, hey, I wish that like all the custom content would come back, but like nope. It's just one of those things. For the parents' room, I tried to keep it like more calm colors and stuff. So you got like the beautiful like beige, brown, like natural earthy tones, but like there's only one color that kind of pops out, and that's kind of the like purpley color. I wish I had a more professional way of saying that, on the walls and stuff. And it just like, it's a really good accent piece compared to like the earthy tones that the rest of the furniture in the room has. Even the hardwood's kind of like an earthy tone. So yeah, I do have like little knickknacks scattered here and there that just kind of like remind you that a family lives here and stuff. It's like family clutter is the best way to describe that. I did add that little like, I think that's what you get from the scouting, the fire thing on top of the fireplace. It just cracked me up a little bit. Fire on fire. I don't know why. I think it was because it was really late when I was building this and I was just like, fire on fire, and I laughed, and now looking back I'm like, that's really dumb. But I had fun in the moment. I also been working on landscaping a lot. So I watched oh gosh, who was it? I think it was Sim Kim. She did this incredible build the other day. It was like this huge craftsman style like mansion, like on a 64 by 64 lot. And I'm like, how do y'all people have time to build on a 64 by 64 lot? Like, good Lord. Like the biggest I've ever built on is like a 50 by 50. And even then that took like days. So I was just like, yeah, I don't know how they do that, but I saw some of the landscaping that she did, and it was just like, it was really beautiful and almost like organic the way she did it. Like it would kind of curve around like an S shape is how she would lay the dirt down, and then she would have like a few trees like periodically placed throughout that S, and then come in with like all the flowers and the bushes, and she would only stick to like a few colors in the flowers and bushes. And that reminds me of like whenever I was in yearbook in like high school and stuff, like there was a rule of 3, so you only stick with like 3 colors and you make those colors appear 3 times, and that way it keeps it kind of like oh, I don't know the word, like you guys know what I'm talking about. It keeps it looking good. There we go. So that's what I tried to do. Originally I had the flowers like every color under the sun, and it was just like this big vomity mess under that tree, and I was like, okay, no, I gotta fix that. So then I think I narrowed it down to like whites, purple, yellow, and do I have a pink? I feel like I had a pink in there too. I don't think so. No, whatever it is, like right there is what I kept it. No, I didn't have a pink. Okay. Yeah. And so I had, next to these planter boxes, I just added like a few more plants. And it bugs me that you can't build like right next to a foundation. Like you gotta space it out a little bit. And that's why like a lot of people will do the landscape and then build the foundation up. And I thought about doing that, but it was already too late at this point. So I was just like, we'll just wing it. We'll just see where this takes us. I also added some of these lights along this fence because I don't know, it's just really cool to have those like little lights. They probably look better for camping and stuff like that, but I don't know, it's just like a cool little aspect. And also to have like this kind of secluded area where you can still see like the street and everything. And then you still got the more private backyards where if you go through like that little hedge, you got all like the playing activities, the laundry thing I think I added later on. And it just, I don't know, just little things like that. I do have a washer and dryer in the second bathroom that I built, which would be like the child's bathroom and stuff. It's the one not connected to the master. I didn't really do too much with that bathroom. I don't know. I just feel like all my bathrooms are really repetitive lately. Just because like when you build a bathroom, typically for a build you do like 2 bathrooms. And you want them to be similar but not exactly the same. And I don't know. I just kind of got bored with it, so I was just like, it's a bathroom. Like it's fine, we don't need to really focus on it. I was creative for the first one. The second one I was, yeah, you guys will see it here in just a second. I was like, I don't care. I also kept grabbing this freaking rug because like I sized it down. But yeah, I was creative for like the first one, combining like the end table into the sink and stuff, creating this like more space next to the countertop. For the second one I didn't care. Yeah, you guys can definitely tell that I gave up on this one. Here I'm looking for like the laundry. Yeah, there it is, all the laundry stuff. I also added like a little Roomba in this build. I never ever add the little Roomba. It's so cute, and I love the one that has like the pancake on it. Like, oh my god, I love it. Every time I see a Roomba, like my friend has a Roomba, and every time I go over to her house, I just like, I get really excited to see it for some reason, because I think of like DJ Roomba from like Parks and Rec, and that's like all I've ever wanted. And like I really want a Roomba in like my apartment because that would make life so much easier. But like I'm a poor college kid who can barely afford cup noodles, so like a Roomba's probably not in the future. But anyway, we are at the screenshots, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me just ramble and go on about life. And be expecting that live stream hopefully tomorrow sometime. It'll be like early afternoonish, but we'll see. I'll post something on Twitter about it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next one. So until then, bye.